want to go back. I want to go back sometimes to my Sony boombox with the removable speakers and the bass boost, right?
Yeah.
And listen to Metallica and my Rakim tape.
Oh man, see that was all.
I want both of those
at the same
time. I want to be able to play Super Mario Bros. While I'm doing that. Right? That's what I want. The smell of trailer wall, the like brown trailer wall that existed in our trailer.
Right.
And cigarettes that would be smoked around all the kids, bro. That whole fucking open beers all over the table, bro.
I could just
talking about AI. What if they eventually the next iPhone that comes out, they do that shit to where it's like you have it up here and then it's like you're talking about something. Oh, do you remember that? Bam! There's the trailer smell.
And you can see it
coming through. No,
shit, I'll buy
smelling.
it. I'm with it.
It's like giving that shit.
I'm gonna buy it. Listen, I'm gonna buy the next iPhone
next,
anyways.
bro.
I'm gonna buy it anyways.
You're right.
They give me the 1989 trailer smell, scratch and sniff iPhone. Listen.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's gonna be one of not the next, but that's gonna be something at some point where they're generating not a scratch and sniff.
Motherfucker's gonna be all.
I didn't say that, motherfucker. But where you're
new podcast coming soon.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff.
Can you imagine you're on the bus and someone's like this on their iPhone? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just smelling my trailer.
Bro,
that's fucking funny.
This is the smell of my trailer when I was a kid.
Hey, it's gonna become normal.
It will. But, bro, like, for me, I'm gonna be honest here, bro. That shit definitely works for me.
Yeah,
the nostalgia, like
it works for everybody,
Stranger Things is a good example. The last season of Stranger Things.
Still haven't watched it yet.
Okay, well,
I will.
Okay.
I will. But go ahead. Don't ruin it.
I won't. Will not ruin it. But there's
earmuffs.
There's a scene, right? You won't know that. It won't matter anyways because you didn't listen to fucking Metallica, so you won't give a fuck anyways.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's a scene on that last season, bro,
still
where homie starts fucking shredding Master of Puppets. My dude, the nostalgia in it. I jumped up and almost fucking put a hole in the ceiling, bro. I was cheering, dog.
Oh, shit.
And that's a show that's a perfect example of it. They lean into the nostalgia on that show heavy.
That's the whole point of that
whole point of it. I'm watching this new show on Showtime called Yellow Jackets, right? Same shit. They lean into the nostalgia of the 90s.
What's that one about?
Bro, so like it's
dope.
dope. It's on Showtime. It's this like group of this like soccer team, this female soccer team. They're like the best in their like squad. They're going to
like Ladybugs.
Kind of, yes. So they're flying to like some soccer. It's like states champion. It's like state or some shit, right? He's right though. Yeah. So they're flying to this huge soccer game, bro, and the airplane wrecks.
Ooh.
And it flashes back, really Quentin Tarantino-esque, the way they tell the story, not linear.
No shit. Okay.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the when they wreck, it takes place in the 90s.
Oh,
so the nostalgia is palpable.
Didn't they have like a soccer team that actually happened to?
Probably.
I thought there was like some kind of something.
So, but Yellow Jackets, they lean into it too. And I'm here. And it's got me, that's why after Mario Brothers and after that and all that shit, it's got me thinking, I'm like, damn, like, did other generations have this much nostalgia overload at such a... Because we're not fucking old yet, my dude. Like, we ain't there yet.
No,
right?
We're one of the first generations where we're like, we were raised by watching television. Like, there was like, come on, man. Like,
it's so easy to get it in front of us.
Well, now it's even more so. But like to get it in front of us. But it's like, for us... We grew up like you would go to school the next day to talk about, you know, what you saw the previous night on television. Like did you see that episode of In Living Color? It was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. That we're one of the first to do that and might be the last because that popular culture that is that broad doesn't really exist much anymore. There's only the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But even like the playoffs, like the NBA playoffs now, it's like I watch the highlights, but I'm not like watching all the time watching the games. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch some, and as it gets closer to the finals, you know, I'll probably watch a little more. But it's like we don't have those conversations about everything because everybody's kind of siloed in their own entertainment bubble when it comes to stuff. Because there's so much good and well-produced stuff out there now that You can't watch it all.
You can't argue
It's
with
too much.
with AI, bro. I mean,
Yeah, well, I mean, AI is probably coming up with some funky shit.
I feel like
never
Jay
know.
took the AI conversation very personally.
I know he is not giving this shit.
Jay's
I'm just
pissed.
He's
talking
fighting
shit.
for the
Jay's
creatives
going.
over
Hey,
here.
when
man.
we leave, Jay's going to the studio and he's lighting it on fire. Fuck all computers. Every song's. We're going back to ADAT though. This is going to be real to real.
hey, that right?
You know what I mean?
That's funny.
But, bro, like, I don't know. Like, times change, bro. Shit moves forward. It just is what it is. But I think our generation, we're a different. And this isn't the old guy energy talking here.
Right.
Our generation really is different than some generations.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle. J. Cole said it in his Middle Child record, right? Bro, we know a time before cell phones and the internet. We know when you had to go to your homie's pad and knock on the door to see if he was home, right? Right?
Yeah,
No doubt.
We know a time when the internet started and we were in chat rooms
Yeah.
talking all kinds of weird shit. Weird. So, man, I'm glad I don't remember some of them conversations I had in chat rooms. Yikes. So we know we're a generation of having to be outside all the time, crying when our parents would tell us to come inside, having to come inside when the street lights came on, and not being super connected to where you did have to drive down the street to see what homeboy was doing.
Yeah, or jump on your bike or do something.
Yeah, or
where it's
call
like
him
you
and
could-
hope that it wasn't busy.
Yeah,
right.
right.
The busy
His
tone.
sister's on the phone
Sister's on
again.
the phone with her girl, with her boyfriend. You know what I mean? So like, we know that,
Yeah.
right?
Only one phone line. That's
The
so
one
crazy.
phone line, dog. And it was connected to the wall, and you only had like 2 feet of cord.
Right.
So everybody in the family was hearing your conversation. Like, damn, I can't even talk to my chick, bro. Fuck, bro. I'm trying to. I mean, I'm in the 8th grade trying to be like, so what are you wearing? You know what I mean? Like, can't do that with mom's in the kitchen cooking fucking meatloaf. Mom, where's the meatloaf? Like, you can't do that. So like, we know that era, but we are also here for the beginning of all of it. We've seen the beginning of the internet. We've seen the beginning of cell phones. We've seen the major shifts in technology.
Yeah.
So that puts our generation in a different conversation than some other generations.
Yeah.
We were right in the middle of the major shift in how the world's conducted. So that I feel like that puts us in like a different conversation, dog.
I think we saw the most. I think we saw the most changes, but I think there were still people who like grew up when there were just steamboats, and now there's like horseless carriages, and shit like that, where they're just like, yo, there's cars and trucks everywhere. Like we never knew that.
Yeah.
Like we saw airplanes be invented and be made to us. Like now you can just commercially get on an airplane and just fly, somewhere.
That was probably a trip.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like some people were just like, yeah, you get on a ship and you go, and it's a 3-month trip, and you get over to Europe, and it's amazing, And now it's like, and now you can get over there, in a fucking like a sound barrier breaking airplane and get there in like 3 hours or some shit.
Instantly,
it's crazy. Yeah.
First IG post, right? For sure.
Exactly.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So that sort of stuff, I think. There were definitely generations before us that saw those big shifts that are so fundamental to our reality now that we don't notice them. You know what I'm saying? Like they had never seen an 18-wheeler. Then one day there's Cannonball Run. You know what I'm saying? It's like this stuff happens. This stuff happened. So, but I think we saw the most shifts, and then we definitely, like you said, we saw it get turned into like an opportunity for money or for business. You know what I'm saying? Because we were one of the first generations where it's just like they would never use something like horrific or dangerous or sad or depressing like D-Day or something to sell T-shirts or some bullshit.
Yeah, that didn't happen back then.
Yeah, but stuff like that now gets commodified almost instantly, where it's like Occupy Wall Street. Okay, well, we're going to come up with a T-shirt for that.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's supposed to be a protest.
Well, see,
But we're making T-shirts. Like, what is this?
I feel like that's what's desensitized us more than when, remember, okay, we're talking about video games too. Like, remember when they were protesting and they were saying, this is going to desensitize the children. You got to have the blood code in Mortal Kombat. They're going to be desensitized to like violence, all that shit, right? I don't feel video games did that to us at all. It
wasn't video
right?
games.
It was the real shit that we seen that got folded into agendas and monetized into marketing schemes, right? That's what fucked us up, because now we see it and we're just like, oh, okay, well, here goes another one. About to live through another historical event.
Historical, just crazy ass some shit. That's
just
going
add it
on
to the list.
Yeah, there's so much of it now that, and maybe there always was, but now we just are aware of it more because of the internet.
Well, we're hyper connected.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like now you do know day-to-day headlines of some places that you'll probably never visit in your lifetime.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can know what their local politics are happening if you really needed to know that.
So then are we the first generation that our tragedies were turned to like instantaneous monetary gain on a mass scale? Because I know war and all those tragedies, I mean, they always say that that's all monetized, right? Mm-hmm. But our generation's seen it on such a mass scale.
They make it obvious.
Like they don't even hide
clear.
it.
Yeah,
it's like they're the best at what they do right now. It's like everything is the best. They have it's down to a science, so that's why it's so monetized. Why not do it?
But you go back to like,
it's fucking evil.
Facts.
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah,
but
see, no, trust me. Like, there's shit I'm not gonna do that's like that.
But that's kind of where they got us at. That's exactly the vibe.
They don't see it. We don't see it.
Right.
But we do. Like our generation does go.
Well, we feel it, and that's what triggers the nostalgia. Because it's like I just want to play video games and go and eat pizza and like play with my friends.
Listen, if someone opened a Blockbuster right now, my dude, I'm trying to go to Blockbuster on a Friday, my guy. Rent a VHS, put it up to my eyes, watch that shit.
As long as you promise to rewind it.
You know what I mean?
I know.
But and that's what I think it is, bro. When I was thinking about this before we got here, and I think it's because, and I know every generation is probably going to say this, but this is my generation, dog. This is what I know. Yeah. I think it's because we've seen so much tragedy presented in front of us on a large scale, back to back to back to back to back, that we just want to all go back to TGIF, Full House, playing video games with the homies. My little brother thinking he's playing, but he isn't. Ray and Manny, I did it to Justin. My older brothers did it to me, so I did it to my little brother.
That's funny.
So I think that, it adds to us showing up to movies like Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. It adds to us getting emotional for fucking scenes in Stranger Things, bro. Yeah. It adds to us wanting to go back and revisit these times when we were kids and shit did seem as simple as
just easier,
Jay don't even know what that is.
Dom don't even know what that is.
What's the GoldenEye soundtrack then, Jason?
Bro, I remade the whole beat.
Come on, bro. How's it sound? Come on, beatbox it.
So see what happened.
See what happened was. Yeah, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I think we're just in a transition period, bro, between what was and what is going. And again, we're seeing the transition right now take place in front of our fucking eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. With everything.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna hold on to some of what was evolving forward, because if not, it's evolve or die, right?
Apparently.
So if we don't learn how to utilize these new tools and this new way of thinking, what's gonna happen? You're done.
I mean, maybe. I mean.